Brilliance Audio presents Queen of the World, Elizabeth II, Sovereign and Stateswoman by Robert Hardman. Performed by the author. Buckingham Palace is in the middle of one of the busiest days anyone around here can remember, including the Queen, and no one has a longer memory than the monarchs. In the palace ballroom, representatives of every faith and major organisation across the Commonwealth are taking their seats for the opening ceremony of the biggest summit the Commonwealth has ever known. In the blue drawing room, leaders from 53 nations of what was once called the British Empire are being welcomed by the Queen, the Prince of Wales, and the rest of the royal family. The atmosphere is upbeat, informal, noisy, and familiar. Most of the time, visitors to the palace's state apartments treat these rooms with reverence and awe, much as they might a great museum, taking great care not to touch a thing. Yet this lot are lounging around on George IV's blue silk damask Regency sofas and chairs, feet up, gossiping and cracking jokes. They could almost be at home. In a sense, they are. This is, after all, where the head of the Commonwealth lives. In the 1844 room, staff are preparing the Queen's lunchtime reception for those leaders attending their first Commonwealth meeting. Meanwhile, the royal chef and his team are already preparing for this evening's banquet for 135. For such a multinational crowd, the Queen has approved a meat-free menu of watercress panna cotta, halibut, and rhubarb and ginger mousseline. It is a pity that the Duke of Edinburgh will not be there, as he continues to recover from a hip operation. For tonight will also be the moment of truth for his latest experiment on the Windsor estate. As ranger of the Great Park, the Duke has overseen the planting of a new vineyard. This will be the first state occasion at which the Queen and her guests raise a toast using Windsor sparkling wine rather than champagne. The 2018 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting will be one of the most important gatherings in recent royal history, and a moment of great poignancy too. Commonwealth leaders have never assembled in this sort of strength before, but they are all conscious that this represents a crossroads for the family of nations to which Princess Elizabeth dedicated herself at the age of 21. 2 days short of her 92nd birthday, the Queen is opening what is almost certainly her last Commonwealth summit. She is in a lively, even skittish mood as she chats to the leaders, some of whom she has known since they were children. These events happen every other year, but because the event moves to a different part of the planet each time, it will almost certainly not return to Britain for at least another 20 years. The Queen has announced that she will no longer be flying long distances, so she will certainly not be attending the 2020 summit scheduled for Rwanda or the 2022 gathering in Samoa. Come the 2024 event, which may very well be somewhere in the Caribbean, she will be 98. It means that this event will be a very curious gathering, a farewell of sorts for someone who is not leaving and is not retiring either. The Commonwealth has always been the odd one out among the world's great geopolitical groupings. This is an organisation with an evolving, unwritten constitution, just like Britain's. The nearest it has to a rule book is a list of enlightened aspirations embodied in a single charter, which has just one signature, the Queen's. Its members, most of them republics, owe her no allegiance. She has no say in their affairs. Her role as head of the Commonwealth is to embody a free association of equals, to provide continuity, dignity, and calm. As the former New Zealand Prime Minister, David Lange, once remarked, "We do the fighting, she does the unifying." The Commonwealth has never had quite such a family feel at one of these gatherings, with 3 generations of the royal family on hand to welcome the leaders to London. And today will be exceptional for another reason. In 7 decades, the Queen has never once openly interfered with the internal workings of the organisation. On this occasion, though, she will do so for the first time. She will ask the Commonwealth leaders to endorse the Prince of Wales as her successor, telling them that it is her sincere wish. No one is going to begrudge the request of the person who has done more than anyone to ensure the very survival of what many still call the club.